Hello everyone and welcome to the Tabletop. My name is Geek, and today we have Nick and X here, and we're just picking up from where we left off. We got our nice little things.
Alright, before we start this episode,
Xavier.
Sorry.
Xavier, I hit record.
I know you hit record.
Well, what were you gonna say?
I was just like, last time when we left off, I transformed into a very animated rock and saying, we'll be back.
Oh, you transformed into an anime rock?
Yeah, we
What?
all agreed on this.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that part either, but I mean, we could always check and see if it's in the video.
Oh, it probably is. I don't doubt it. Anyway.
I don't doubt it at all either. It got kind of weird last time.
Yeah.
But, all anime,
Make sure you speak.
What?
Make sure you speak.
But yes, where we left off was with our party of adventurers, Lucky, a guy, and their guildmate, Duba, entering the mine.
With gas masks.
Yes, having acquired gas masks from the town to protect themselves from whatever this thick golden fog is flowing down the tunnel.
I'm just clapping because I went to
I don't know if you have got the tabletop thing all open and everything, or I don't know if Xavier can see it. But we have for the time being just picked out a random token for you, and this one seemed to fit because his name is Guy.
Yeah, gotta love it. Final Fantasy characters here.
Yep, we're using the Final Fantasy tokens for the specific reason, yes, that I like that they have the unconscious version on the other side.
Which, it's always an interesting thing. I don't like the fact that he's like, let's make sure they have an unconscious thing.
I mean, it's sometimes very important in a fight to know who is down and who is not.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
It's kind of difficult to do with 3D models on tabletop simulators. I personally like the flat tokens,
Yeah.
But yes.
Alright.
You guys have entered into the mist down into the cave, or the mine here. This portion here seems to have been cut through, following kind of a natural fissure. Duba, being a stone mage, kind of runs his hands along the wall as you guys walk. What would you like to do?
Guy, I'm gonna pass that over to you, since you're the one kind of charging headlong into here.
Oh, well, the only reason I came on this quest is to get ores, so...
That's fair.
I mean, the
and
large payment for fighting the monster doesn't count at all either.
I'll take your half. Or third.
So, I'm gonna just walk forward.
He's just gonna walk forward.
I have walked into it until the gold mist came, so I know the starting to the back on the back of my hand.
And you can wander down, and nothing much seems to change up until you get to about here, and you can see around the corner. I get my actual tool there. There we go. You can see another passageway kind of going up this way, with more smoke pouring out of it. Seems to be quite obscure and hard to see through that way. And then off to this side, over here to the left, the area seems to kind of open up a little bit. And while the mist still hangs in the area, it is much thinner and doesn't seem to be filling this area as much as it is the tunnel itself.
All right, let's walk into there.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna walk into that cavern there.
There does seem to be, this line here does seem to be quite a ledge. Maybe 7 or so feet up, but with your guys' skills, it's not too much of an issue at all to get up it.
Sounds about right. I just kind of zap, do this catapult lightning on the floor to kind of pole vault myself up.
Duba just stands by the side and like does the earthbender thing of just like the earth elevator that comes out and like lifts him up to the top and then disappears back into the ground.
I turn into a fruit bird, tweet bird.
Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird.
You turn into Tweety Bird.
Turn into Tweety Bird and flap your way up to the top, yes. You are all perfectly capable of doing these things. And even with the gas mask on, it's nice to be a little bit more clear of this smoke. Kind of looking down into this channel. It almost seems like the smoke where it's passing has been eroding the ground and causing it to sink down.
Did he make this?
The slight tingle on your skin, though painful or not painful, is uncomfortable and is much less now that you're out of the mainstream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change you to an armadillo.
Okay.
Armadillo.
All right, you're an armadillo.
I just kind of like look at him and I'm like, why? And then I proceed to look around the room to see if there's like anything that stands out.
I mean, there's a door down here to the left, and other than that, most of these walls here seem to be areas where people were previously taking pickaxes to the wall and pulling out chunks of ore, you would assume. It's difficult to tell with the golden mist in here, but there may be some small glints of gold in some places that you can see.
I'm gonna crawl over there since I'm an armadillo.
I'm just watching him at this point. Like,
you crawl over to the nearest shiny, which is about here. What would you like to do with it?
I will transform into Duba.
Okay, that one you need to roll for. So you can either roll on Discord, or you can have me or Daniel roll for you right here on the table.
On the table. Let's go.
what do you need to roll?
And
I need to
64, so these ones right here are perfect. You grab it for him, Daniel.
And you explode on that, right?
roll. Yeah.
Yep. So let's go ahead and take 2 more there and roll those 2.
Oh. Flip. So a 5 plus. So 2, 6.
Let's see.
4 2. That looks like more than enough.
23. Yes, you succeed. Turning into 2.
All right, then I'll put my hand on the wall, and I will abduct the ores
All right.
and make a and then have my bigger cup in my backpack.
I will roll for Dupa's skill for you here, as I know his stats. Unfortunately, you're not really used to Duba's magic, and you managed to pull a small chunk out of the wall, but it doesn't seem like you managed to get anywhere near as much out of this area as you did from the first place that you tried the blast.
All right, I'll put it in my cup.
In your cup?
Yeah.
Well, what cup do you have?
The last episode, I made a big cup.
Oh, yeah, you made a gigantic cup. Okay, good to know you're still carrying that around. Gotcha.
All right.
Then I'll go, and then I'll go left.
So go.
I mean, left, by left, do you mean over more this way?
Yeah.
Or left, right down this way?
Down.
Okay. I'm also going to follow him.
Yeah. Now you guys are going to go down here and check this out.
All right. Spider time.
I keep having to change tools. As you open the door, it seems to be a room full of mining equipment. There seem to be pickaxes and some magical, like vaguely small magical, like what you would equate to a glow stick.
Yeah.
or
So
something like that.
is
Made with light magic.
the door
Helmet.
open?
Hmm?
Is the door open?
Yeah, the door's not, well, the door is not open when you walk up, but it is unlocked.
I'm gonna like walk in, take a look around, see if there's anything useful. I shove kind of some of the glow sticks in my pocket.
I turn into a
Right,
spider.
there seem to be about 10 of them here. How many you can take? However many of them you would like to take.
I turn into a spider.
I'll grab 5 and kind of look over to Duba and be like, "Do you want the other 5?"
I say yeah. Oh, Duba.
I was like,
I am Duba.
that would confuse me.
I mean, you kind of are right now. Well, you just said you turn into a spider, so not a.
So not anymore, yeah. I'm a spider.
He will say, I don't think that I. Might be handy to have one just in case, though. He'll take one.
All right.
I will crawl out of the door.
You are actually intimately familiar with these, and if you would have agreed to, though you probably wouldn't have because that's way too not cool. You have probably gotten offers to help make these, to get paid for help making for.
Yeah.
They basically consist of a small amount of lightning magic trapped in a vial
Yep.
in order to put off light.
I'm just saying, that's way too not cool enough, man.
Though it may influence how many of these you want to take. They could be a quick snack later.
Yeah, I might actually take the other 4 because he
And
took
you-
1, right?
And
Yeah.
you can repower them, can't you?
You could theoretically repower them if they run out, but though then they wouldn't be a snack because you can't eat your own
Sad.
life.
But I'm gonna take a look around still, like see if there's anything else that would be useful.
It depends on what you consider useful. There seem to be, like I said, some mining tools, shovels, and pickaxes and things like that.
I'm gonna take a pickaxe
But,
as a spider.
looking at them, can I get you to make me a crafting check,
Me?
please? No, Xavier.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
Xavier, you for Xavier, I guess.
Would crafting be body?
It's a 5 keep do. Crafting is mod.
Okay. 5 cube 2.
So, I mean, I can roll it if you want, but as I said, I was trying to avoid just rolling everything as the DM, you know?
yeah. Let me get it. I was just trying to figure out what amount it is.
Yeah, 5 keep 2.
That isn't 5.
13.
Well, it's only a keep 2.
Oh, ha! I can
So,
do
7. And he gets a +2 from his training, so no. But that is enough to tell. You can't tell exactly what is up with these things. These pickaxes also seem to be slightly magic. Quite possibly they've been imbued with some amount of magic to make them more durable or something.
Okay. I'm still a spider. Like humans.
You cannot pick up
I'm turning,
whatchamacallit. You cannot pick up a pickaxe as a spider. You're going to have to turn back to normal to do that.
I'll turn back to normal. I don't want to do this.
Or turn back to one of the many things that are normal for you.
Tweety bird.
But yeah, other than the lights, though, like I said, there seems to be the shovels, the pickaxes. There seem to be some helmets. There is a small bird cage in the corner with nothing in it.
Yet.
Not particularly much that I think you would find too.
Bro, we have a.
Is there any like bandages in there? Like, you know, like a first aid
There
kit?
is, yeah, there is definitely a first aid kit.
I'm gonna snag that.
Put it into
All
my
right.
magical cup.
Mark that down specifically on your sheet. The
Yep.
first aid kit. Even though you don't have any particular skills in medicine, you can still roll a 1 keep 1. Having the first aid kit or using up the first aid kit will give you a +4 to 1 medicine check.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Alright, I spelled medicine wrong. There we go.
That'll help make up for the fact a little bit that you have no skills in medicine, at least, you know?
Yeah, I'll make up a little bit there. So right now I'm carrying around...
To stop someone from dying, you usually need an 8. So it gives you a decent chance.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do,
Knack
do,
from
do,
later.
do, 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 do. Alright, I'm gonna go deeper into the cave as a spider or a Tweety bird.
I mean, which one? Because it matters. Oh, actually, remember, I forgot to remind you, so I'm going to give you your one reminder now. If you turn into something other than a human, you can't wear your gas.
Okay.
This is your reminder for this one. You're at a little bit of a disadvantage in here because if you turn into something that can't wear the gas mask, then you might breathe in some of this poison. There isn't as much of it here as there was in the mainstream over on this side, but it is definitely still in here.
Okay, I'll turn back to normal, and I'll pick up something.
That is like I said. I will give you that one for free, basically, because I forgot about that. But yeah, now you are reminded. You probably want to stay human shaped in this area,
Okay.
so you can keep your.
I'll take a pickaxe.
Right. You're starting to carry a whole bunch of stuff. It's a good thing that you're fairly strong. It is starting to get kind of heavy with just all the stuff you're carrying. You can do it. So, deeper into the cave, do you mean back up into the poison stream or off this way?
I say we
Off
should
this
go
way.
off this way.
Yeah. I'm gonna but before I go, I'm gonna mine some of the ore.
I mean, there's plenty of places here where you can see tiny little glimmers of gold in the wall, but it's impossible to tell without any kind of practice or expertise in mining where the good spots are. Duba, however, this is why you brought him
Come
along.
on, I
He
am
will
a
kind of
blacksmith.
wander on down to over here.
I am a blacksmith. You'd think I have experience in mining.
No, see, that's the thing is, I mean, real life, or even in the medieval days, wasn't really like Minecraft. Like, blacksmiths usually don't mine their own ore. They buy that from a miner who knows the best places to mine from, or someone who works for the mining company, or something like that, you know? So you probably have collected something, but not all too much.
But I'm poor.
Yes, you guys are all poor. But Duba will kind of put his hand on the wall here and extract out a fairly decent size gold nugget.
Give me. Give me.
And kind of hold it up and kind of underhand toss it over to you.
I catch it, and I'll put it in my cup.
Meanwhile, I'm just kind of sitting there, like, playing catch with, like, a lightning ball. Hacky sack.
Further into the cave time.
Quite interestingly, if you conjure lightning in here, the gas itself kind of seems to sparkle as the lightning passes through it, as if it's micro.
Oh. Do I notice this?
I assume so. Your lightning is sparkling a lot more than normal.
I kind of just tell people, I'm like, hey, so this is like sparkling,
Yeah.
like more than usual sparkling.
I think you're about to set the gas on fire.
I just kind of stop. Like, I just, like, lightning goes away.
Or like, just like take it and then just like, just eat it
No,
Eat
no.
it down the cave.
It's gone.
Eat it.
Doesn't seem to be spreading or anything, but individual particles of whatever this is floating in the air do seem to be flashing in combustion.
Yep. I'm gonna just go deeper in the cave. I'm just gonna ignore that.
So you're just gonna head on down this way still?
Yep.
Duba will follow along here, and once you get up kind of around this corner, you can see
I can
can
see
see some more stuff.
clearly now.
Hey.
You can see that the cave continues on down this way. Duba will kind of step into this niche, and once again, sensing it's a good spot, will attempt to pull out some gold here.
Let's
Ooh,
turn.
that's a real good one, actually.
Give me it.
Ooh.
Give me it so I can put it in my cup.
Hold on, I have to see. This one might be too big to fit in your cup.
I'll take a part of it in my cup.
Yes, Duba puts his hands on the wall, and out from it emerges what looks to be about a 20 or 30 pound solid oblong lump of golden metal.
Okay, I'll take a piece of it and I'll put it in my cup.
I don't particularly have a good way to cut it here. But he will hold on to it for the moment and kind of hoist it along. It seems to not be quite as heavy seeming. Might be part of his magic.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go deeper into the cave.
You can see there's more cave here as you continue along. I put my fog a little bit down here, but in this little dark spot here, or at the beginning of the spot, you can see another door.
All right, I'll go to the door.
As you walk up to the door, do any of you have any kind of sense-based skill?
Sense-based? I do.
Sense-based.
I do.
All right, give it to me. Sharp eye. Yep, you do have that.
Alright, it is a 4 keep 1. It ain't very good. But it is better than nothing. Oh, that's not 4. Come on. Five.
Alright, as you get closer to this door, in this kind of bend here, the gas once again seems to be a little bit thicker. Approaching this door, you can see a little bit of this gas seeping out from underneath the door.
I kind of just holler out to a guy hey, how about we take that one easy? And I kind of point out that gas is just oozing out. And I'm like, I don't like that. If you're gonna open it, I'm gonna be back here.
I look at Lucky and I say, then why don't you just get drunk?
You know, that hurts my feelings. I just kind of
it's only been 3 hours. You probably are still a little drunk.
Lucky just kind of steps back behind Duba, and it's all right, we'll see how it goes.
Duba kind of stomps his foot and raises kind of a low earth barricade that he just kind of gets halfway down behind. You gonna open the door?
I'd stare at them in frustration, and I'd stare at the door, and I walked over.
You're right here. You're right in front of the door. Would you like to try and open it?
I'll peek into it. Does it have a keyhole?
It does have a keyhole. Though peeking through it, it seems to be obstructed by some kind of mechanism. It's not straight through.
Okay. Okay then.
You could try and look under the door if you wanted. That would require putting your face basically right where this gas is coming out. You do have a gas mask on.
I'll crack it and I'll look into the crack.
Okay, as you crack the door, quite a bit more of the fog seems to roil out. But looking in, you can't really see anything. It's so thick in there, it's like a room filled with golden smoke. You can only see about 3 inches, and it's just more smoke. But it all seems to kind of be pushing its way out of the door as you make space.
I'll close the door and I go over to Duba.
Okay. And he says, what did you see?
Smoke.
That's fair. Like he's just like, told you. Don't know what you expected.
And then I'd say, hey, I think I have an idea. Could you block the smoke coming out of the door?
Probably.
All right.
If we're here to get rid of the smoke, then I think we probably need to go in there, as much as I don't want to.
Look, he just kind of like moves back, and he'll be like, "Don't worry, if anything goes wrong, I'll shoot my way in there. I'm just not like I'm just gonna stand back here."
I look at Duba and I say, I think you know what to do.
Duba will just kind of look at Lucky. Weren't you the one that wanted to come on this to fight some big monster? And he will just kind of walk over here and throw the door open.
I walked over to Duba and I'd whisper in his ear, my God, man, that's not what you were supposed to do.
This door seems to lead to another room very similar to the last one with more mining equipment. And it seems to have shelves of some kind of canned food for emergencies, possibly. Though
That's where the smoke is coming.
Much more concerning. Hold on, I have to get my fucking object. Where is it?
I'm just waiting for him to just like jump down the cliff.
I'm waiting for him to be like, "Hey, roll for initiative."
What are you waiting for? Go for what?
Clustered in the back of this room, kind of partially behind the shell, seem to be some kind of weird large green pods that seem to be seeping the smoke out of the top.
All right, Duba, crush them.
That was just, I mean, like, that's very bossy of you. You could have, like, asked him. I mean, like...
He just kind of looks and he says, "They're not moving. I don't know what those are."
Can't you just...
They seem to kind of be rooted into the floor, like some kind of weird big plant pot.
Okay.
So
Just like make a pillar from the wall,
he's pointing at the roof. I think he forgot the word for roof.
I mean, we could just block this off, but that is not what we were hired to do. We were hired to slay monsters.
Lucky kind of like comes up and is like, "So, just a question. Can you like make a wall with like a tiny hole that I can just shoot lightning into to potentially, blow them up but not blow us up?"
Why don't you just shock them?
Gas go boom.
He kind of thinks about it for a second.
Close the door.
He said, "I think I could probably create a vent would direct most of the excess explosion away from us."
Ooh,
Okay.
I have an idea. You could block the door, and then make a little tunnel that comes out, and then put like a wall where the wall from the tunnel, and then when it comes
That was. I'm pretty sure that was the idea, Xavier.
I'm not entirely sure what you just said, but it sounds kind of like it's already his plan.
Yeah.
I mean, he's rolling amazing here. Are you seeing all these explodes?
No, I'm not. But I see 2.
That's 23 plus his 2. That's 25 total for Duba.
Oh, I guess I need to roll some heavy metal thunder, huh?
Yes. He through several quick motions, he kind of puts up a wall with a hole in it, like you say, and then kind of seems to like form a tube out one side of it, kind of leading down off this way, away from you guys.
I tell Lucky something. I am making 2 bracelets.
You keep telling me you're making me bracelets. I don't like. I don't know what bracelets you're gonna give me.
Yes.
I hope this roll's good. Ah, god dang it. Alright, so that's a 9.
32.
What? No, that's 13. Plus 2, 15.
15. That is thoroughly enough to ignite this gas. And there is a loud whoomph as, what are you doing to block the hole that you fired in through? Are you just going to try and hold it yourself?
Well,
or are you going to try and step out of the way after you fire? What's the plan?
My plan was to just kind of like get out of the way.
My plan.
Okay.
So
in that case, this will be versus your reflex, not your fortitude.
All right.
And it looks like, fortunately, most of the blast is absorbed by Duva's wall, leaving only 3 points to come bursting through at you, which I'm sure your reflex is plenty.
Yeah, my reflex is 6.
Yep, so you're good. How is your reflex only 6?
I don't. That's.
My reflexes is.
I don't think that's right.
That's not right. None of those are right.
No, none of your defenses are right.
Hold on. That's supposed to be a 9.
I think you may have set your things before you finished upgrading.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
But yes, a small burst of fire comes out of the hole, straight out of where you fired into. You're easily able to step out of it. And once the woof of flames, Duba kind of lowers his hands and lets the wall crumble. And it seems there is mostly in this room now just a shard. The creatures seem to be kind of oozing a little bit on the ground. They do not seem to have survived this explosion. Unfortunately, neither did any of the food or supplies.
I just kind of like walk in and just look at what I did. And I'm like, huh.
I'm gonna memorize those things. Now I can use them to my advantage.
The charred goo?
Yeah. No, not the charred.
Oh, the pods.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was really confused. I was like, why are you memorizing charred goo to your advantage?
I mean, you could have gotten a good enough look at the pods to memorize one of them before they exploded if you would have liked to. I'm not sure why, but you could.
I mean, if we have a battle, I can use them to my advantage.
The pods did not seem particularly difficult to destroy.
But that's not the point. I can make gas.
This is true. You can make the gas if you turn into.
Nick, I do have a question. Is this green thing supposed to be here?
What?
This green one?
Oh no, that just dropped in there for some reason.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna get these out of the way here.
So I just kind of like look around at this like mass destruction, and I'm like, huh, that worked better than I thought. Kind of like doing like the checking the shoe because like all the goo I'm stepping in right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of like turn out and just walk away. Like, we all ready to go deeper down?
I'd walk up to I walked up to Lucky and I'd say, "Watch this," and I'd turn into a pod.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "But why?"
No, I walk up to Lucky and I show him it.
Oh.
But why?
Duba still says, "But why?"
Yeah. So does Lucky. We just kind of like stare at you. Judgment. Nothing but judgment.
And then I turn back to normal and I'd say, "Well, I mean, if we're fighting somebody, I can release the deadly gases at them really quick, and then after that, I can turn back to normal."
I mean, this gas is very deadly if you don't have a gas mask on, as you just.
Okay. And Lucky just kind of like turns around and starts walking down the cave.
I'd follow Lucky.
All right. Duba will also follow along. To kind of get up here. I probably should have made this more than one fog of war.
Oh, how
Where?
big is this thing that's about to get released?
It's just a big area that I probably should have broken into two separate squares. You know.
I see. This is a big area.
Yes. This seems to be another exit to the outside. If you wander up close enough to get a look at it.
Can I make something?
And just like previously, the fog seems to be getting thicker. It seems to be flowing down from this way, from these two openings here, and out this way, just like it was at the main entrance.
Okay. I would, can I make a cart?
And you make a what?
Cart?
Cart.
A cart?
Yeah.
You do not have stuff to do that right now. You could when you get back to the guild hall. You need wood and stuff.
Can I make I mean, I have stone, don't I?
I mean, you have rocks, but you cannot make a rock cart, no.
And then I have my cup.
Well, actually, if you mention it, Duba can.
Alright, I asked Duba if he can make a cart.
He will kind of say, "I was wondering how long you were going to carry that stuff."
Can you make it outside for me?
He will kind of make some strange gestures with his hands and pull from the wall near him here, like basically a stone cart basket with some wheels attached to it. It is definitely heavy to pull along, but better than carrying all these rocks.
I put the ores in mine, even in the cup. And then I looked at Duba and I say, "Hey, can you grab any ores around from this place?"
What was that?
I'd say to Duba, "Hey, can you grab some ores from this place?" Or
He kind of looks around and he says, "It feels like this area has been stripped mostly clean. I think we may be too close to one of the entrances for me to find any more."
okay, I'd go down one of the tunnels.
Which way? There is down here to the right, and then there is two up tunnels here that seem to be spewing more weird gas.
Outside. That's outside. Left is outside.
No, I'm taking the left tunnel.
Yep, left is back outside.
Oh, you're taking the left, like, upward tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna head over here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, as you get close enough to see what is in here, you're greeted with a familiar sight of more weird plant pots, kind of rooted into the more earthy and less stone areas.
I'd
around
say
the edge of it.
I'd say to Luke, Lucky and Duba, hey, can you guys do the same thing?
He kind of looks between the two entrances. He says, I'm sorry, I don't think I can cover both of those at once.
So Lucky just kind of goes, all right. Hear me out. We block up one, blow the fuck out of the other, and then run. I mean, hell, how long can I shoot my lightning from? How far away?
You got pretty decent range, long enough to basically anywhere that you could hit it from.
Like, could we all hide behind here? He cover this entrance up, and I shoot this entrance?
Yeah, you could do that.
I'm gonna do that.
I follow them.
Alright.
I asked Duba, hey, can you make a little house with a window?
Is that our covering?
He just kind of looks at you and says, what, a cart isn't enough? And he just kind of crouches down behind the stone cart.
Hey, why are you using my beautiful cart?
He is not as powerful of a wizard as you guys are.
I asked
He's been
him
rolling better than us. What do you mean?
He's been rolling pretty good, but his magic is only a 4-3.
I asked him again, can you make a little, box? Like a wilboo, or a wigwam. A wigwam. Can you make a wigwam? Wigwam?
What are you?
I have no idea what you mean.
The wigwams from woodlands. Native Americans. The long houses in the wigwams.
Oh.
Nuba still doesn't know what you mean, though I do now.
Hey, can you make a little, cut from a movie?
Not while also keeping the cart working and blocking the door. I'm sorry. My magic is not that strong.
Don't block the entrance. Just make a wigwam.
Don't block the... No. Please block the entrance.
This is Duba is just going to ignore whatever weird nonsense is currently coming out of Guy's mouth. And is going to do his best to raise up a barrier here.
This is... Hold on, this is mine. Let me figure out.
I have an idea.
I'll grab some more for it.
I have an idea. Instead of keeping that entrance done, I can, maybe, I can dump all my materials outside, and you can block both entrances.
Quite possibly.
Alright.
I still do not know if it would hold spread over that far.
Let's do it. Can we
I mean,
try?
I still think we're pretty good with the one entrance and then shooting the far one. We're pretty far away. Each of these grids are 5 feet, right?
Yes, each of these are 5 feet, so you guys would be about 30 feet away from anything dangerous going on here, unless his wall breaks.
Alright.
And I rolled a 24.
Did not roll super great.
Yeah, I rolled a 24 on my lightning.
Yes. I mean, basically all you need to do, I don't think you can roll low enough to not light the stuff on fire if
Wait
you're
a
trying.
minute. I have an idea.
As the woomph goes up this time, it's a little bit less emphatic, as there is more space for the gas to escape.
What if I were to forget about Talavar?
It's on fire, Xavier. Like, it just happened.
It's going. We're fine.
No,
I'm
saying if I forget about Talavar and get the Guildmaster, could I make a wigwam with metal?
Theoretically, but you have currently forgotten the Guildmaster, and you will have to see him again to memorize.
Okay. Or I could turn into Duba.
Yes, you could turn into Duba and have even more stone stuff going for you, but it's already on fire. In fact, as the warmth kind of goes up, it seems less powerful than before, but it seems like Duba is kind of getting a little bit tired or something. As though it doesn't rupture with enough force to injure you guys. His wall does blow out as the fire goes up and kind of spray you with a little bit of a dirt and gravel.
God, why? Oh, fuck. Was not expecting that. Ugh. I just kind of like brush off the debris.
I looked at Lucky because I blacksmith. I do get myself burned sometimes, and I say it's all part of the job.
But yes, looking in here through here now that the wall is crumbled, it seems like some of these things were destroyed, and the gas is mostly cleared for now. But some of them seem to have been far enough away from any of the outrushes of gas that they survived. This one in particular seems pretty beaten and kind of smashed into this wall here, but it's still intact. Yeah.
I'll turn into Duba.
And I'm gonna thwack it.
And
You're just gonna start thwacking them?
Yep.
All right. You are here. I'll roll Xavier's nonsense here.
That's a. I still get the +2, so that's an 8.
Even if I can explode, I'll probably have enough to turn.
For 8 for thwacking.
8 for thwacking.
Which one of these do you decide to thwack? And also, I need the transformation roll first. But
the one that I'm closest to, and it's a 6, right? It's a 6 keep. Oh, you rolled it.
Yeah, I was just good.
Explode!
That's it.
Yep. That is pretty bad for an explosion.
Still, I gotta explode. Also,
you actually you do not feel Duba's power come to change to his shape, but his magic doesn't seem to be there. You just barely miss it.
but I haven't explode.
As you thwack this thing, luck. You do. That's right. You do have a +2 on that, so you actually do barely succeed.
I also haven't explode.
Yeah. Even with the explode, you rolled pretty bad that time. But your training just barely got you. You are.
I've gotten lucky to the point where I have 5 6s.
Yeah, but your exploded rolled a 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We rolled your explode. It was still pretty
I rolled
bad.
the explode. It just wasn't that good of a one. You still made it though.
I also have keep 4.
Lucky, as you thwack this thing, it seems to take some damage, but much more concerningly, it seems to start to jiggle and vibrate.
I just kind of like just kind of back up into like the middle of the room.
I'd smash the one with.
Can I get you guys to roll initiative for me, please?
God.
What's initiative?
All
I
right.
don't have an initiative.
We all.
Then you just roll 1d6 if you don't have any skill for initiative.
I rolled a
Body
6.
defense?
Just roll 1. I rolled a 6. Xavier rolled a 3.
All right. All right. We always seem to get the same initiative. It's always Daniel, then the monster, and then every time.
See, it's because the only rolls I do good on is initiative, and it's a problem.
What's initiative?
See how like stuff goes.
Initiative is to see what order you go in when it comes to a fight, and a skill for it would be something like shoot first, ask questions later, or quick reflexes, or something that would help you go first.
Or like, would it also be like something like that was a lot of some like. Would it also be something like what's it called? No, what was it?
Your screen's right there.
What? I know, I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have
You
it?
also rolled a 6, but I'm going to give priority to the play.
Who also rolled a 6?
Duba did.
Hey, look at Duba go.
Yes. It is your turn in initiative. These creatures seem to be, or all of the pods now, seem to be vibrant. Just like the first one did. Nothing has happened so far.
So, just to make sure, let me bring some over here, some dice. Just making sure, like, the smoke is mostly gone.
Yes. These creatures do still seem to be blowing out a good bit of smoke from, or the pods seem to be blowing out a good bit of smoke from the top. But the denseness of it has mostly been burned.
All right.
It is no thicker in here than it was in the more
Oh, that was a 5. This is a 5. This one right here is a 5.
Oh.
So it's 6, 14, 19 plus 2, 21. And I'm gonna do heavy metal thunder, and I'm just gonna try and hit like spread out between like the 3 that I'm facing.
All right, and what was the thing?
It was a 21.
A 21.
Because this was a 5.
Need 3 of these.
Wait, I have a question. Does Duba have a... What is it?
Oh, what?
What's that thing that we roll for that makes us so we can stop? I mean, start
Initiative?
initiative.
Yeah, he rolled it. He rolled right after me. He also rolled a 6.
Yep, he is he doesn't have any skill for it or anything, but I did roll for him.
Okay.
As you unleash this assault, the one that you had previously thwacked seems to kind of wilt and stop shaking. The other 2 seem to be vibrating even more quickly.
Honestly, I just go out walk out of the space and I'll come later.
And we will get to you in a minute here. At first, Duba is going to kind of squeeze past you into this thing here, and he's going to see what's going on. And I'm just going to say, "Oh my!" And he is going to try and squish one of them against the wall with some rocks. Yes. Duba does, in fact, squish a second. Which will bring us to the remaining 2 pods. Which, as you were probably expecting by this point, burst open. And a small, strange plant-like creature with a large, gaping maw on the front of it seems to lunge at each of the 2 closest people.
Demi Gordon!
I'm gonna roll fuck.
Demi Gordon!
Alright.
Demi Gordon.
Oh no, I will find you one here. I gotta find an image for us here.
I rolled a 9. Oh no, I rolled an 11.
Huh. Alright,
Straight at the one running at me.
I'm doing a thing here. Hold on a second. I should have had this ready, and I didn't.
It's the Demi Gordon.
It's actually... Oh.
Wait, are they?
It is here in. Actually, I don't think I have a good way to show you guys an image right now. I guess I'll just send it in Discord.
Oh.
Two little creatures looking something like this.
Malboro.
Attempt to leap out and bite your face.
Oh, did that actually show it? Oh, that was beautiful. Way to go.
The one that has lunged at you seems quite blasted, but still coming for your face. Thankfully for you, it's only coming at you with a 9 versus your reflex, which I think
it's a 9.
Just completely dodge. Duba is not going to get so lucky. It's the Duba's one's coming at him
twice. Ah.
And he is going to attempt to defend against that. And Duba kind of it bites onto his arm. He kind of flings it off. Seems to have taken a little bit of damage.
It's kind of like yell over. I was like, "Hey, did it hurt?"
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I just kind of keep looking at the one that's trying to bite me.
I'd walk in.
Guy, it is your turn. You are currently Duba.
Okay. I'd walk in and I say, "What the?" And then I keep on walking, and I just ignore it.
All right. Guy is going your way.
But once I hit the tunnel, it's time to smush them.
Smush them.
Smush one of them.
It's
time I use the Duba attack.
You want? What are you doing? That was not a good time for your anime signature move.
He wants to do a Duba attack.
Oh, he wants to do a Duba attack. Okay, against which one of them? The one fighting Duba or Lux?
Well, Duba got damaged, so I'm gonna fight his.
Yep. All right. Let's see what you get for a Duba attack. That's not bad here. Looks like you've got an 18 to attack the thing.
Woohoo!
Well, I'm bad. Well, I'm bad.
The creature kind of gets blasted by your rock attack, pushing it over and away a little bit. It doesn't seem quite dead. Lucky.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Again, I'm going to ask, how does the smoke in the room look?
They seem to have stopped emitting the smoke when they burst out of the pod for the moment.
Gotcha.
Is there still smoke in the room?
There is some, but not enough that you need to worry about blowing.
Then it's time for some heavy metal thunder.
So I can breathe in it?
You would probably not want to breathe in it. It would not be quite as bad as the first time you tried. So.
That's a 13 with my +2.
This is so 15 total here. I accidentally rolled 2. That was supposed to be that 1. Yes. After zapping this one several times, it seems to to burn.
Gotcha. So I still have one more attack, right?
Yep. If you don't choose the move, you just fire straight across and finish this off here, maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully. I don't know. I'm going to roll again. We'll see.
Can I help
to get the bonus for using your full round attack, you do have to tell me that you're using your full round to attack before you know that you killed him. But
oh, yeah, no.
Can I help him out?
You would have to choose to use your turn to do a team attack when it is your turn. Basically, the way it works is whoever the person who goes first or the person who starts it basically uses their turn to wait for the other person. But I mean, this is not the big ball. You know.
Yeah. So that's a 15 from me. My plus
Yeah.
2.
I'll go ahead and roll just to see if it gets ungodly lucky, but it's probably. Yeah, this one also kind of blasts and is blown apart into a kind of smoldering chunk.
I turn into a pod to mess them up.
And I go to hit him. He said he turned into a pod to try and trip us up. And I said, I'm going to hit him.
I mean, you saw him turn into a pod, you could still hit him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna like thwack him, like just like a light, nice tap upside the head.
Xavier, you feel yourself involuntarily begin vibrating. Feel like if you don't end this form soon, something bad might happen.
I'll turn back into myself. And I'd say, nay.
I hit him again. This time I'm a roll.
No.
That's a 10.
10.
10.
My what?
Yeah, what's your reflex? Is that reflexes or fortitude? I don't know.
That would probably be reflexes.
7, so 3. And then,
Alright, so yeah, I mean, roll your defense and get higher than a 3.
Also, I have a body defense. So
Yeah, what's your defense? Let me know.
4 keep 2.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna
That's
have
not
to
a number
roll
of
higher than
things.
a.
You know, if you want to, you can just roll even. But I'm fine to keep rolling for you if you want.
Explode.
Yeah. You swiftly dodge potential incoming black.
And then.
I just start walking.
Duba just kind of is, all right, that's enough. And he also just
I
keeps
block.
walking.
Can I roll to block Lucky's path?
If you really want to, but I would prefer if you not fight each other while in a dungeon, please.
Yeah, save that for later.
I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna fight them. I'm just going to annoy him. So, wallet.
I don't know what you're gonna like try and roll here. I mean, because you don't have any skill for that, so it's just a d6. You roll a 1. Lucky walks right past you.
No, I.
You rolled a 1.
No, with my Earth. Like the
Are you Duba right now? I thought
yes,
you were you.
I'm Duba.
Yeah, you all right? You are still do. All right, I'm still keeping that 1.
Why?
Because I already rolled it.
But
I'll roll the other ones.
it should be a.
I'm just rolling the rest of the dice.
Okay.
Let's see, 6.
Explode.
Yes. Irritatingly, a wall appears in front of you.
I just kind of like.
Duba just points at the other non-Duba.
I point at Duba, the Duba. Now he has to decide which one to zap.
I mean, we all know who it was.
I just kind of like turn to the Duba. That is Duba, not the non-Duba.
Which one is the non-Duba?
I was like, can you take the wall down, please?
How do you know it's a Duba? Which one is the Duba? Which one do you look
The one I smacked.
So you see, the thing is, you made it easy to tell which one is you, because you said you always have your hammer.
I'd throw my hammer on the ground before I did
You-
I'd attach it to the dooba.
Again.
No. Duba just kind of looks like slightly annoyed at all of this nonsense and just proceeds to lower the wall.
I just keep on walking.
I take my hammer and say nothing. And I walk up to Lucky.
And this is another one that I probably should have made multiple different things, but that's fine.
And then I gave him a nuggie. I walk up to Lucky.
We made a truce to not being annoying.
I'm just gonna walk him up to him and give him a nuggie because I want to. What?
I can't tell. Nick, are you there? Did it just switch what thing we're going it through? No, it's working. Hey, Nick, drop out, then come back in. Actually, I can just kick him. Huh. It's nice being able to do that. We'll see how long it takes him to notice.
Alright, I'm not sure what happened there. Discord decided it was going to disconnect me.
Yes, it did.
I'd walk up to Lucky and I'd give him a nuggie.
Xavier, stop.
What's wrong with giving him a nuggie?
Because you're just literally going to keep going until it starts an actual fight.
No, I'm just gonna give him a nuggie and then back away from it.
I don't believe you, but okay.
That's
What are you guys doing?
I just kind of like look around, ignore it completely, 100% ignoring a guy. Like, I'm just like, I look around, try and figure out, is this like heavy smoke here in this area?
The smoke seems to be most heavy off to the right here.
I'd go to the right. I'd walk down to the right.
Is there another entrance to the outside world at the end of that?
Yes, looking out here seems to be yet another entrance, kind of higher up above where you guys entered. This mine seems to kind of be working its way up into the side of this mountain.
I'd continue to the right.
Alright. You're gonna head down this way. Are the rest of you guys going this way too?
Yeah.
Alright. Yes. Heading along,
I'd scream.
there seems to be, just like you saw previously, a very large stream of the poisonous gas kind of coming up this way and kind of disappearing deeper into the mines.
I'd go.
Some of it seems to be kind of sloshing out this way as well, but most of it seems to be following this channel that it's carved deep into the rock with its corrosiveness.
I'd walk up and I'd follow where the gas is coming from.
Alright.
I just kind of like look at it, look behind, and just like reluctantly start following, but like keeping a distance. Like,
Do Duba will kind of take the middle position, I guess, here. And as you step up into the stream of the smoke, it is quite thick and quite hard to see through. But you can see a chamber opening down below.
It's opening down.
Yes.
It's opening down below.
Yes. As you get to about here, or not even before you get to even here, like a square or two back, there is a kind of a drop off where it seems like acid has eaten away, or something acid-like has eaten away a large kind of chunk of this here. It drops down about 10 or 12 feet, and down below, you see several more of the seed pods, and what appears to be at the moment quite a large, stout, fat tree.
Lucky just kind of is like, or actually, hold on. Can I roll my senses?
Go for it.
Let me try and remember what they are.
All right. While he's rolling,
Oh, that's the wrong thing. To
can I roll to smash one of them?
You should wait until after he does his thing first, but then you can, yes.
You suck. You suck.
That's a 2.
You suck. Good job.
Yes, I mean, the seed pods are weird, and I mean, there's definitely something weird about this big tree thing. It seems to be the source of where most of this gas is coming from. You can't really tell anything in particular, though.
Roll my attack.
Alright, so you're moving into the room. Which one of these things are you trying to move up to here?
What's your attack? No. Oh, it's Duba's. Gotcha.
Duba attack.
I'll attack. Which one seems to doing releasing the second most?
Wait, what?
Most gas.
He wants to hit the one that's releasing the second most amount.
All of these small pods seem to be releasing about the same amount.
All right. If those 3 are in the row, then can I make one thing to smash all of them?
If you are okay with the damage being split up amongst 3 targets, probably, or then you can, but you will probably not smash them with Duba's power if you do 3 at once.
Okay, I'll do the one closest to me, on the right.
Alright. On the right, okay.
I mean left, sorry.
Alright. Let's grab some Duba dice.
Duba dice!
Duba
Wait,
dice.
who's the Duba Duba? Duba Duba? Not Duba Duba. What's that?
This is my dice pack.
That's pretty solid. Yeah.
I do have it.
You rock smash one.
Yeah! What is that to do?
As you do, can I get everyone else to roll the initiative again? As the pods once again start vibrating.
Why did I do that?
Because you're gonna get us killed. That's a 3. Oh, I need to roll for you too, don't I?
Yes.
Xavier's is a 6.
Woo!
Alright. Unfortunately, the Marlboro has got a 7. I've sent you another picture here. As you smash one of these pods, the tree kind of unroots itself a little bit, and the mouth spreads wide open, revealing its super not obvious false form. It is going to open its mouth and begin spewing a very large amount of poison gas directly into Guy's face.
Well, I'm wearing a gas mask.
You are wearing a gas mask, which is going to prevent or protect you from some of the nastier parts of this, but I still need to know what your fortitude is.
My fortitude is 8.
Ooh. Ooh.
But does it have
What was
any? Does it detect any other defenses?
Yes. I need your body defense, which is 4, keep 2, right?
Yeah.
And then plus whatever your fortitude is.
8.
All right. Let's see. 4, keep 2. You've got looks like a 7 here plus 8, so 15. That is not a great thing. Yes, you are still going to take, even with your defense, 6 points of damage as the gas mask stops you from breathing it in, but just the amount of this gas blowing directly into your face and against your skin, it almost feels like your skin's peeling off.
And is that what damage is that? Is that body?
Body damage, yes.
I have one more. Ooh. Wait, can I make a wall in front of me?
Can you what?
I'd go over to Duba and I'd say, hey, you want to work with me to make a little, like, wall thing?
You're proposing a team attack with Duba?
Yeah.
All right. He will kind of nod and get ready. I will have you do that when it comes down to Duba's turn. But what was yours, Lucky? I should have marked all these down. I really should have.
3.
You were at 3. Okay, so yes. Next actually is Duba's turn, and he will kind of nod to you, and start working with you to. What was it you wanted to do precisely? You want to make another wall here so that Lucky can blow it up or something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, you will. All right. Let's see. You got 2 of you working on it here. So that's gonna be not a super great roll for one of them, and for the other one, that one is an explode. Always nice. 16, 17. Okay, so it looks like working together, you two put up quite a bit more of a solid wall than Duba was able to do by himself previously. With the small firing hole in it. You are aware that from where you are here, basically there's going to be a little bit of it that comes back at you. There's nowhere else to vent it out this time. But you can probably keep almost all of it out.
I'd nod at Lucky.
Yep, and it is Lucky's turn.
I'm not even in the room yet.
Here, let me grab a pen thing, because what has happened here is Duba and what's his face, pretending to be Duba, and Guy, pretending to be Duba, have put up a wall right here where I have marked, with a firing hole for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna need more dice.
I am too. That was the second explode. Alright. This is not bad though. Hold on, let me get it all there. Yeah, that's a 26 plus 2, 28.
Yes, this explodes violently. Once again, the wall, even the one that you guys worked together to, cracks and crumbles, blowing back small bits of gravel. For your guys' reference, it stopped all but 3 points of the damage. But your reflexes and fortitude are plenty good enough. When the smoke clears, all of the pods seem to have been destroyed. The large creature seems to have moved forward, though.
Well, I'd like to say one thing.
Lucky, it is technically still your turn if you would like to.
I'd run.
Or fire another attack.
I am gonna take all mine to attacking this time.
All right.
So let me go ahead and roll this again.
You made one to blow up gas. Give me a second at a Marlboro.
Alright. That one. Alright. That's gonna be a 12 plus 2, 14.
All right. The creature rolled real bad on its defenses. It does not look happy.
Glad we all rolled bad on that one.
I mean, you got a 28, didn't you?
Not for my second one. The second one was a 14.
That will bring us back to the top. The monster. Going to check a thing. The Marlboro seems to be bellowing with gas once again, though not quite enough for its breath attack quite yet. You feel like it's coming again soon. Guy, you're right here in the front. You're gonna get munched.
Well, I guess it's time.
That is going to be 12 versus your defenses. So what was your nonsense? 42. I really would rather you roll this on Discord. All right. 9 plus your 7 is a 16. Yes, you managed to avoid getting munched for the first bite. It lunges at you with its very large teeth again and rolls so bad that it won't even get through your base defenses. I'm just saying, I just rolled 4 dice and got 3 ones.
Oh my.
Is that yours?
No, this is your roll. This is just the sample roll.
It is a guy's turn.
Alright.
This thing is right up in your face.
I think you know what it's time for.
I hope you were referring to what I think you are, but...
Alright, let's roll. Let's do this.
I mean, describe for us what happens here. You never put in a name.
So, what happens is I'd go near Lucky and the others. So I'd take a back step.
You're gonna take a back step, alright.
And then, my body would be covered in this white stuff. And then it appeared to glow. And then the glow stopped. And I turned into an angel, demonic, and don't forget awesome thing.
I didn't think you were just going to use your weird name as the description. Yes. Lucky, what stands before you is most certainly a demon, but quite possibly the most angelic one you've ever seen.
also have orbs surrounding me.
Nice. Weird floating magic orbs. Alright. Using your signature ability here, would you like to make an attack?
Yep. Let's use an angelic ray.
Alright. Some dice here.
Oh my. Oh, you have a completely different skill set here.
Yep.
Oh. Nice.
He only gets to keep her form for 1 minute, though. Long enough for a fight.
This is like a balanced Cain and Abel.
17. Yes, you lash out with a devastating array of energy, presumably coming from one of your orbs.
Yep.
And it catches the Marlboro square in the teeth. It does not look exactly happy about what just happened. That will bring us to Duba, who is going to squeeze his way out of the death box over here. And he is going to kind of cock back his fist in like the anime super big wind-up punch as his fist coats with rock, and he attempts to strike the creature. Oh, wow.
Does he get to keep all those?
Most of them. Yeah, that Duba is gonna punch the fuck out of this thing.
Yeah.
Yes. The Marlboro, in fact, seems to slide across the floor into this corner as Duba hits it quite incredibly hard.
Huh.
Which will bring you lucky.
Well, I mean...
Could I help you with this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna... Actually, yeah. Is that a thing I can do? Since
What?
Can I let do a team attack with, or is it only one per? Team attack with what's his face? Guy?
Yes, you could if you would like to, and Guy agrees to do so on his next turn as well.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of like fucking, I don't know, shoot lightning into the orbs. Like, power that shit up, and I'm like, hey, good luck.
All right, I like it. Supercharge those orbs. Roll your attack and keep the number on standby for me.
All right.
As we come back around to Guy's turn.
I'd look back at
But that was the Marlboro's turn.
Oh yes, I do apologize for that. I apologize. The Marlboro does go first. It looks to be very, very angry at Duba, and it is going to charge back over here and proceed to do exactly what it did to Guy, blasting a very large cloud of this stuff directly onto him.
Mm-hmm.
get frickin' Duba, bud. I mean,
I like flick a thing at the back of his head. It's like, he's on our side, idiot.
Yes. Oof. All right, Duba, do good on your defenses, man.
Look at you guys. You still.
Duba did not do good on his defenses. In fact, the creature seems to grab Duba by his rock arm, and almost bash him against the wall. Duba falls down. He does not seem to be dead. He is currently not moving, though.
Fuck.
I would look at Loki.
And
I'd say, hey,
I'm
on
gonna.
your next turn, bring over that med kit.
I'm gonna actually use fuck to get over there.
All right. You gonna fire your lightning backwards and just propel yourself?
Yes.
I will allow it.
And
You gotta launch your way down the thing over here.
That's an 8.
For what?
To get my ass over there.
Let's see if yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, if you would like to proceed, as far as you can get with an 8 is about right here in front of them all, bro.
That's fine.
I'd walk up to them before you shock yourself over there.
It is now, guys. What are you doing?
I was just before he was going to do it. I was going to use my combined blast.
Oh, he already did. He already did power up your extra orbs. So please, Daniel, tell me what extra and oomph you were adding to this, and I will roll for Xavier's raise.
14.
14. That's pretty good.
Combined blast is what.
And that is 1 explode. Let's see. It is keep 4 plus 14. 23 plus 14, 37. Yes. You guys, using your combined energies, once again, blast this thing quite violently, throwing it back several squares. It seems to be quite wounded, though not quite dead yet.
Since I used my combined blast, I would like to tell you what happened there.
Wait, what?
He wants to say how it looked.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so all my orbs blasted into one orb came, and all my orbs blasted, and then this orb got cut in half with a red and white little glow, and then it fired.
Yes, and this energy seems to slam into the creature and shove it back. It seems to almost struggle against it, as if you were blasting it with a physical force, like water or something. And it seems quite wounded, blackened and charred. It does not seem happy with any of you.
That's fair.
If the monster was up very close to me to the point where I could touch him, I was gonna throw him and then blast him. But
it is Duba's turn. I'll let you get a little bit more cinematic with it when the creature actually goes down, but you know. All right, Duba's turn. He is currently in an unconscious state and seems to be bleeding just a little bit, though he doesn't seem like he's going to die anytime soon from the way you guys can see. Lucky.
Alright, my first one's going to be that med check with the +4, so I need to roll a d6. That's an 8.
Yep, that is exactly what you needed. You kind of crack out some of the smelling salts, haul Duba back on his feet, and kind of wave them under his nose. He seems to be doing a little bit better, though still pretty beaten up.
Alright. And then my second one...
Back in the fight, though.
Yes, my second one is... I mean, I would do my... it's just not as, well, fuck it, why not? So,
I mean, you can if you want to. It's not particularly suited to a cave, but...
Yeah, it's really not. Actually, especially with all the gas, you know, we'll keep it out. That's a lot of potential to go boom.
I mean, if you go boom, I mean...
Let's see how close he is. Nah, alright, so we're gonna do Heavy Metal Thunder again.
Alright, throw it down.
And, That ain't that bad. That's a 6. That's an 11, 13.
All right. Let's see. Marlboro defenses. We roll pretty bad. He seems to take a little bit more charring. It doesn't seem like this particular blast was super effective. But he definitely seems to be smoldering.
Yeah.
Which is going to bring us to the Marlboro. And its last futile attempts to do anything to you guys here is going to take advantage of the nicely cone shape that you have laid out. And is going to proceed to breathe bad breath all over all of you.
Oh, fuck.
Alright. That is 20 versus each of your guys' defenses combined with your constitution, or your fortitude.
Okay,
8.
5, 2.
Dodge!
Xavier, you are good.
Woo!
That was really loud.
Let's see how Duba does.
Let's see how Daniel does. That's a 10.
Yeah. Are you seeing all the 6s I'm rolling over here? Duba also is okay.
Yeah, that's a 10 plus my 8.
So you're going to take 2 points of body damage. But you're still mostly okay, too.
Yourself.
Guy. Can you be the guy? It's your turn. It's on its last legs.
Alright. I'm gonna jump up to it using my wings to glide myself. And I think you know what I'm going to do.
I think I know exactly what you're going to do, yes.
Demonic fist, let's go.
Yep. Unlike the light, holy energy firing out of these orbs, a guy's fist is consumed in dark demonic flames. May be a little bit triggering for Lucky.
I just try to eat it.
That's gonna be that was not 1. I accidentally messed that up. Don't want to shortchange it here. That is going to be an 18 versus its defenses. Oh yeah, that's a 1 and a 2 defenses. Describe to me how you myrtleize this thing, because that's what's happening.
Okay, so what I do is like one of the orbs fire at my hand. My hand gets a fiery little thing. And then what I do is I jump up to its the mouth, and I blast its mouth with my fist.
All right. You blast this fire straight down this thing's throat, and it seems to light up from the inside. Whatever thing inside this creature produces this flammable gas catches forth, and it explodes.
So now I have liquid all over myself.
Yes, you guys are all slightly covered in a goldenish ichor. It stings a little bit where it touches your skin.
I have seemed to amuse the child with me flipping the Marlboro upside down.
Yeah, I mean that's the typical sign for when something's dead, is you flip it upside down. I don't know why you think that's so funny, but
The fact that he did it at the right time.
I'm going to ask you one time here. I'll give you this chance because it hasn't really come up before now. This creature is now dead, but did you take the chance to memorize this creature while it was still alive? And normally, from now on, I'm gonna make you tell me before you kill it if you memorized it or not. But I'm gonna give you the chance this time.
Yes.
Okay. So replace one of your things on your list with Marlboro.
And this is on his magic list, right?
Yes, that will be one of the things that he can remember. Oh, he will have to at the moment. Here, I'll spell it for you.
Okay.
It says that that's a lie, or it says that that's not right, but I promise it is.
Marlboro.
Oh, you're doing in the Google Doc.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought he was like, I didn't know what he was doing.
I would say, how else would he have kept track of it? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Flip
All right. So yes. As this creature lies dead, you guys kind of stand here catching your breath, especially Duba is catching his breath here for the moment. He seems to, or the gas seems to kind of slowly clear and dissipate.
I'd throw my gas mask on the floor.
It gets, you probably don't want to do that yet. There still is gas in here, but it seems like over the next couple hours, it will be mostly cleared out. Or if you go around burning it, you could clear it out a lot faster.
I'd look at Lucky.
No.
I'd look at me. And I'd say, nay! No. And do I still have my angelic demonic form thing?
For a short time, you still have it for the moment. It only lasts for 1 minute, though, so.
Alright. I blast it.
For a very short time still.
I'd punch.
Before you do, please let me remind you, we are in the gas. With
Okay.
no protection.
I looked at Duba.
And Duba will say, I think we should just let it clear out slowly. I'm tired. He kind of looks down to where he's got like a rough bandage wrapped around a large bleeding bite wound in his side. I want to get back to the guild.
I'd give him an orb, and I'd say, here, take this.
The orb is just going to disappear as soon as you change back, but he kind of takes it curiously and looks at it for a second.
And I'd say, come on, take it and absorb it. You got this.
That's not how my magic works. I don't think that's how yours works either.
Just put it in your body.
Duba looks very confused, but he kind of like presses the orb against his chest. Nothing happens.
Like he just kind of sniffs it and he's like, I don't think I can eat that.
It smells like it would taste pretty bad.
I'd zap Lucky.
It's not the right kind of element for Lucky.
I'll still zap him.
Why are we zapping me?
Because
Because
your first reaction to an
the child
orb,
does not know how to be serious.
it's to sniff it. So I'd zap you.
Hey, I eat.
Roll the dice.
Roll
the dice.
You would be aware your energy is not lightning. It's not something that Lucky can eat normally.
Still, roll the dang dice.
All right. Fuck it. You're gonna fucking attack your friend now that you've beaten the monster for some reason.
I'll punch him.
But why?
Because
But why?
With the demon fist or with a normal punch?
a demonic fist.
Of course.
Can't I technically? Well, no, I can't.
You
You
zapped,
haven't told me I could, but
you zapped one of my orbs with electricity, which would power it. Which means
If you are thinking of what I think you're thinking of, you are sufficiently drained at the moment. You could try.
I'm trying.
I suggest you do because he rolled real fucking good.
Yes, I'm going to try. What do I roll?
Roll your magic.
Okay.
Okay, well, he didn't actually roll as good as I thought, so.
Whew. Okay. I did.
of course.
Whew. Oh, okay. All right. I need another dice.
I'm just gonna let you keep going. I'll tell you, you've already succeeded.
All right. Hold on. Let me get the tally here.
And while also punching him up.
That was a 6.
I'll zap the gas. I'll zap the gas. Zap the gas. Zap
So
the
that's 12, 22.
You gotta finish the first thing you started before you start saying you're doing other stuff.
Okay,
Chuck.
12, 22,
Okay.
26, plus another 6, 32.
Yes. It's more of an instinct than anything, but as this energy comes at you, you're hungry.
What?
Lucky seems to open his mouth, and the fire from your fist streams into him, into his mouth. Lucky, you still do get punched with a normal punch for 2. But all of the fire seems to have dissipated.
Then I'll
Or
zap the gas.
dissipated necessarily, but it seems to be surrounding Lucky. This Lucky feels very uncomfortable, and it does not taste good.
Didn't expect it to.
And then I'll zap the gas. Zap the gas. Let's go.
As you attempt to reignite your demon fist, you cannot find the energy, and your form dissipates, returning you to a guy.
Insert cuss word that I cannot say.
How do I look like right now? Like what do I look like?
I mean, kind of the way that you normally do, but instead of being surrounded, or kind of like the way you normally do when you're angry, except for instead of being surrounded by black lightning, it appears to be black fire.
I kind of.
I will clarify for you here. Do not mark this down as an additional element yet, but this is your first step towards that.
So.
How's it gonna be? I mean, other than I can remember you.
I'm just gonna walk out. I'm just gonna leave. Like follow down this thing and walk away.
Alright,
All right.
I'm gonna turn into Cuba.
As the fire aura kind of burns around you, little tendrils of gas and things burn as you walk through. You seem to kind of unintentionally be doing exactly what a guy kind of wanted, as various bits of fire seem to flash around you.
Woohoo!
As you walk through, it doesn't seem to hurt you at all.
Okay, and I'm just gonna like walk towards the opening.
I mean, there's several different exits that you decided to this point, or that you discovered at this point, but you're just going to go back out the way you came in?
Yep.
All right. Duba will kind of briefly wander back this way a little bit and like grab the cart that was abandoned right here, and then he will come down and follow you out as well.
I was still taking the cart.
I'm assuming that when you got attacked by the Marlboros, the cart got left like up here or something, but like you can easily grab it, you know?
Okay, I'll follow. I'll change into Duba, and I'll follow Duba.
Okay.
The Duba stuff is happening.
You guys managed to leave the mine with no other issues. From the outside, it seems that the flow of gas is it's still kind of pouring out of this cave entrance a little bit, but it seems to be getting less and less by the minute.
And like always, since Lucky is doing my job, I'm just gonna say thank you, and I'd walk out.
I flip him off.
All right. So, are you guys going to head back to town or back to the mayor who posted this job, or do you have another plan?
I'm gonna go back to the mayor's.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him something. Since we saved his mine, he needs to grant us a favor.
He's giving us money.
He's paying you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
This was not just a favor. This was a paying job. And in fact, each of you, when you return to the mayor, he says, "You've really done it. You've really cleared it out."
And then I say no, sarcastically.
I flip him off again.
He kind of catches your sarcasm, just looks at it, and just kind of shakes his head a little. What was it? Where did it come from?
It looked like it just grew there.
I kind of like explain that it's a tree, and it started out as all these like I explain what we know of, like it's the pods spew out the things. Once you smack the pods, they kind of explode and become this green tentacly thing.
Now that you have a minute to actually stop and think about this, if you would like to roll me a knowledge, I will tell you a little bit more information about Marlboros, depending on your check. But
4.
all right, so you know the basic knowledge. You know that their typical thing is that they pretend to be normal plants while they're small. The hatchlings that jumped at your guys' face, if they had hatched while they were not there, or while nobody was there, they probably would have wandered off to find some place to sit in the corner and pretend to be a normal plant until they get to be big enough to hunt.
Huh.
So it's fairly likely that this Marlboro wandered in here as a much smaller one and then grew up inside the mine.
I'd then walk up to the mayor and I'd give him the gas mask, and then I'd say, "Give me the dang money now."
I kind of like just grab a guy and I'm like, please be nice.
We're poor, dang it! And he said, even if.
He just kind of looks at Lucky and Duba and says, "Your friend isn't very polite, is he?
No.
But I've got it right here. I even divided it up into thirds for you." And he will hand each of you a bag, a fairly decent-sized bag full of coins, which you know to amount to 10,000 jewels. A third each of the 30,000 cut for this job.
I say, "Dang nabbit, I live in a hole."
I again just kind of like ignore him and talk to the mayor, and I'm like, thank you so much. Like, we really appreciate it. If you need anything else, just let us know.
I'd grab a bag.
Oh, if I have any other problems, I'll be sure to come back to Mother Eye.
I just kind of like politely bow and walk out.
I'd look at Lucky.
The advantage that you've got here is that wizards are not typically expected, at least guild wizards, are not typically expected to be very polite.
Yeah, but it's, Lucky's like, don't be rude.
I live in a hole!
Don't be rude.
I live in a dang hole.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you get to be rude.
I also
That's
say, with the money, I'd say, "Hey, do you mind if you give me some of the ores you have? I'm trying to help my friend out here with some bracelets."
I still don't know why you wanted, like, I don't,
They'll enhance your lightning powers.
I mean,
He's very fixated on this idea.
Or I could make a godly bag that can hold anything.
I think that'd be a lot more useful for you and a lot harder for you to do.
It's the bag of holding. You'd need to work with a wizard who has space magic, but you could do it.
All right. I'd say very politely, can I have some of the ores your miners collected, please?
I think politeness has gone out of the window.
He kind of just looks at the cart you guys are pulling behind you and is, I see you've already got some. That's fine. Take it with you.
But I need more.
I just kind of like put my hand over his mouth and just like walk out with him.
I grab it.
Nope.
I grab it and I just go.
I'm walking out.
No. And then I drive back to the mayor and quickly say, "Can I
Do what helps. This is just the anime scene where like one of the main characters is being drug away by all his friends.
Yeah, we're just dragging him out, and we're like, "Thank you so much." Xavier's screaming.
And then the split second that I have time to talk, I say, "I'm a blacksmith. I really do need some ores."
You have got a good portion here.
Do you remember the 25-pound chunk?
It was 30.
That's not helping your case.
You have got a lot of gold.
Okay. Is there any space users at the guild?
Daniel, roll me a D percentile.
You need a D100?
Yep. Or, well, 2D10s on the tabletop.
Oh.
Here. Let's see, I'll grab one. Here you go. Metal is the tens place.
48.
Unfortunately, you guys do not have a space manipulation wizard at your guild.
Is
You
there?
could probably find one or contact one of the other guilds. But unfortunately, you guys don't have one as of now.
Is there a space user in our town?
Possibly. You're not sure. There are a lot of people who have magical abilities who are not part of a guild. Some of them use it for, their normal day-to-day jobs and things like that.
All right. I'd go to
I don't even think we're back yet.
I mean, first you guys got to get back to town. But how would you like to go about that? You magicked your way out here. But after all the fighting that you guys have done, you might be a little bit too tired to magic your way all the way back.
I'm still pretty magicked up because of that big boost, that big snack.
Oh yes, actually that is true. Lucky specifically, you are currently quite energized. Though you also just have a weird kind of nasty feeling in your stomach.
I'm also going to try and eat one of the glow sticks.
I will remember Lucky.
If you open it up and try to consume the lightning energy, it works as it normally would. But can you please take for me 5 body damage, as the two energies seem to collide with each other and cause your body to cramp up a little bit.
All right. Ah, son of a... What the... Oh, God. That doesn't usually hurt.
I'd look at Lucky and I'd say, the ninjutsu, and I'd try to turn into Lucky.
I'm still here, like, in immense pain, like, son of a...
Shadow Clone Jutsu, whatever it is. And I just...
Alright, I'll roll for you.
Thanks.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's 3 fucking explosions. I'm not going to bother to roll them all. That's going to end up being like a 35, yet you're lucky. You seem to be, currently though, interestingly, the normal lightning version of Lucky. You do not seem to have the fire that he currently has around.
I mean, I memorized. Okay.
This is not Lucky's basic state. This is some kind of temporary bonus that he seems to be gaining.
Okay. And I'd stare at Lucky and I'd say, hey, do you think if we combine both of our energies, we can lift everybody?
Ugh, Jesus, son of a fuck!
I'd zap him.
I try to eat it.
I mean, you are continuously gaining more and more magical power. You feel like you're overflowing. Take another 2 body damage, though.
Alright.
I just continue. Okay, at this point, I'm like writhing on the floor.
What's your HP at? Just out of curiosity.
It's half. Like I literally just took half my HP pool. I'm at 9 out of 18.
I'd look at Daniel and I'd say, zap me! Hurry! Zap me!
Like medium finger gun, try to shoot lightning. I don't know what happens.
You actually feel a good bit better as you will let this lightning leave your system, leaving only the fire for now.
I'll eat him.
Yep. You will attempt to eat. What is that? Yeah. That's ignore that top one. That top one wasn't supposed to roll. Yes. You suck it up quite well as well. You seem a little bit more energized. You guys do feel like you could probably, with this little bit of a boost going on here, get yourselves back to the guild without having to resort to public transport, which we all know Lucky fears.
Yes.
Why?
You'll see eventually.
Eventually.
All right. Right. And I look at Lucky, and I'd say 3,
2,
1, and I'd zap the ground.
Oh, I didn't know where that was going. I kind of like
3, 2, 1, liftoff.
I kind of like look at the cart and then look at me flying away, and like and just look back at the cart and look at Duba. Like, so.
I'd scream from in the sky. Do it!
I thought the idea was that you guys were going to work together here to, like, basically propel the cart and the whole party, but...
Okay, see, that makes more sense. Alright. I was not aware of the plan here.
That's what I thought you guys were fucking doing.
I kind of like just look at him like leaving. I just like look at Duba. I'm like, all right, and just kind of like try very wobbly to like, you know, the scene when an Iron Man where like he's trying out flying for the first time.
Yes.
And that's basically what's going on right here.
Yes, this does feel quite a bit differently than your normal flying with lightning.
I'd help him out. I'd blast. Lucky.
It's weird for you because you've also never flown with Lucky's powers, but eventually you guys managed to transport this weird stone cart full of gold back to the back to the guild hall.
I'd look at Dubo, and I'd say, do you think you can hold this cart up for a little bit longer?
I can. The cart will stay as long as I don't make anything else. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Let's. Okay. Are we at the town yet?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go see Tanny. You know, he is talking about the person who I briefly mentioned before, your guild's healer.
Oh, I thought that was the barkeep's name.
No. She's an interesting. She uses alcohol.
Yes,
I think you two would be well as a couple together.
Who are you talking to? Me and Duba? We're the only two people here right now.
Duba, I mean, you guys are now back at the guild hall. There seem to be quite a few people around, including your friend who had previously stormed off to find strawberries, who, as soon as he sees you walk in, seems to get out from almost nowhere a pudding cup and slam it on the table, and then shouts loudly, "Now try that and tell me I wasn't right."
Lucky just kind of goes like saddles up his, cracks his fingers, and just takes a bite, and he's like, looks him dead in the eye.
Pretty delicious. Tastes like strawberries.
Looks him dead in the eye. Asks for a chocolate pudding cup.
He just kind of does that anime like scream at the sky, and then like all the color just drains from his face.
I just take a bite of the chocolate pudding cup and go, chocolate is better, and then get up and walk to the bar.
I'd look at Calabar.
Go to the bar, or are you going to visit the healer with Duba?
I should visit the healer. My alcoholism.
I'd look at Daniel and I'd say, "You take care of this," and I fly with the cart over to the hole, and I'd put it.
What am I taking care of? My alcoholism?
I'm imagining that your hole is fairly close to the guild hall.
Yeah.
Like
a few, I'd say 50 feet away.
Yeah, it's just like kind of out in the guild hall's yard. Yes. You feel like you have enough gold for quite a few projects here, though. Though you didn't acquire any stronger or more durable metals. You got quite a lot of gold here.
I can probably fuse them with stone to make them more durable.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to make a weapon or something, you're going to need iron or steel. But
No.
you have acquired quite a bit of valuable gold and a decent sack of money.
Woohoo. Alright, let's start working on those bracelets.
Well, while he starts working on the bracelets, I'm kind of like, I'm back at the bar, like, very obviously not okay. And I take out another glow stick and I try to eat it because I'm like, well, okay, so I got rid of like some of this stuff.
Yeah, but by now, by the time you have reached back to the guild hall, the fire seems to be mostly gone.
Okay, all right. And so yeah, I just crack open a thing.
You can once again eat lightning as normal.
Crack open a thing, one of those glow things, and just take a swig.
Daniel gets flashbacks of what I said.
I don't remember what you said.
Zap it. Like,
Zap it?
Shoot. Hurry. Shoot your lightning.
Why am I getting flashbacks of this?
So confused.
Because last time you did, your stomach started aching, so and the solve thing was to shoot some of your energy out.
I was shooting you to shut up.
No,
no, I'm telling you why I shot you.
No, when I was.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, you didn't shoot me, did you?
Yeah, then you ate it.
Oh yeah.
I shot you to shut up.
I wasn't talking much. All I said was.
Yeah, your character thoroughly annoys Lucky.
I mean, my name is A Guy. It's all part of the act.
And I've got no idea when you have to take the child home exactly. But this is basically the end of this adventure. You guys are welcome to begin again upon a new one. Each of you can take 4 skill points for today.
4 skill points, not experience points.
Oh yeah, well yeah, just general experience.
Okay. That sounds great to me. I'm also going to go down to 5 glow sticks just to rebuild my lightning. So I ate 4 of them.
All right.
And then this actually should be a pretty good stopping point, because I don't know when your parents are planning on coming to get you.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if that's a good stopping point for you, it's a good stopping point for me.
Yep, and I will roll Lucky's, or not Lucky's, a guy's crafting thing here since he's going to start on these bracelets.
How much does it get it up to 7? How much does it get it to 7?
Depends on what. It'll take 7 to get up to 7. In your skills. Your skills are 1 to 1. And then, right? Skills are 1 to 1, or is that
No, my spirit.
spirit half?
To go up to 7 would be 4 points. All your points that you just got, because it's half rounded up.
Oh, okay. So I got those reversed. To go up in your spirit to 7, it would be 6, and then your skills, it's.
Okay. Then I'm gonna add something.
Is to go up to 7 in his spirit would be 4.
Alright.
To go up to 7 in a skill would be 7. You know.
Yeah.
10 hours.
But, yeah.
What? What's this?
All right.
Here.
I'm going to real quick.
I'm gonna put a thing there. Don't worry about that.
I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you everyone for watching. If you stuck it out to here, I mean, you might as well subscribe, but you don't have to. And other than that, we'll see you all next Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. I know my days. Till next time. See ya.